So it's Saturday morning right now, and I'm not at yard sales. I'm at home, enjoying a coffee. I already had breakfast, I had some cereal. We only had like 6 or 7 yard sales to go to. They were all pretty sporadically far apart. First one was in Venice at 7, and it said video games on it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get to like at 5 a.m. asking for video games. That was pointless. There was one I did want to go to in Nokomis for like vintage Christmas stuff, but that was Nokomis. That one was like over half an hour away, so I figured, hey, we'll do one more weekend of not sourcing, and we will list heavily, and then next weekend we'll hit the ground running again and source a little more. So right now we had breakfast. I just had some honey bunches of oats with almonds, underage cereal, having my coffee. I'm gonna do my TikTok first for the day. And then thinking about challenging myself today to 100 listings. I haven't done one of those in a minute. It's my first weekend by myself here, probably over a month, probably like 6 weeks. When those things happen, I like to challenge myself and do 100 listings in a day. And I think today is gonna be that day. Something super funny, it just happened. I got a message this morning about my Delta saw finally selling. You guys saw that already yard sale already on my main channel. That's long ago. I already got to my main channel. It was the big yard sale where I got a bunch of those applause Looney Tune mugs and Disney mugs, and I got those really cool Tony Lama boots there and that teak stuff. The first thing about that sale was actually a miter saw. Did I close my garage door? I don't think I did. A miter saw, Delta miter saw. And I know I can get 50 bucks for that all day. In Philly, they wanted 10, so that was an easy flip. So a tip for you guys here: when you're at garage sales, don't be just looking for things to flip on eBay. Look at things you can flip locally too. Look at the things you can flip locally too. And so I was like, oh, 10 bucks, I can sell locally for 50. My mom's calling. When mommy calls, you answer. Anyways, where was that? So this miter saw, bought it for 10 bucks. I thought it was gonna be a super easy flip because back home in Philly, those things would sell. I would get them quite a bit at storage units, and they would sell same day, next day, or the longest 3 days. It would have to be a terrible brand for it not to sell in 3 days. Delta is a really good brand for power tools. I saw it for 10 bucks. I was like, oh, I can flip that for 50 bucks next day. Easy money. Not the same kind of market here in Northport as it was in Philadelphia. Way less people. It's not a big metro, and I guess people aren't looking for these as often. But finally, about 2 months later, somebody messaged me and said, hey, I can get you today for 50 bucks. Perfect. So we agreed to meet. I'm loading my truck in my driveway. I see a car drives by, stops, reverses. He goes, are you the one selling the Delta saw? I'm like, yeah, that's me. He goes, oh, actually your neighbor. I was driving to the post office for to meet you. So that's kind of crazy. So he met me in my driveway, gave me 50 bucks. I gave him the saw. I'm like, hey, I guess you know where I live. It doesn't work. But it does work. I always test it at the actual place, so I'm not scared about it. But that's kind of funny. He's like right here. So that saved me a trip to the post office. Everything's good now. I just finished my TikTok, posted it. I'm getting comments on my reel on Instagram, so I guess it's picking up some steam. Some people are liking it. I'm about to announce to my Instagram my listing challenge, and I got a little piece of advice about these from Josh Harry Tornado. He said, do a money incentive to your audience. Said, hey, if I don't complete this task at the end of the day, I will give somebody that follows me this amount of money. So then I'm gonna do 50 bucks today. That's gonna be a good low incentive for me. So I'm gonna put it on my Instagram and say, hey, if I don't list 100 items by the end of the day, I will owe somebody in my chat $50. We'll do that. If you guys want a chance in the future to win some money if I don't complete any tasks, follow me on Instagram. First 10 is now drafted. Now I have to take pictures of all of them so I can jump on Big Brother right now. What is the best thing out of these 10? Probably the lot of quilt books right here. This lot of 100 Missouri Star quilt books. I'm selling for a lot of 100, a lot of 27, selling for 100 bucks. Got these at Charlotte after FlipCon. I think for $5, so that's gonna be pretty good. Desk lamp, 60 bucks. That's not bad. And we got like a 25, a 30, 25, a 25, a 27, and a 20. So a bunch of $20 items that I don't think I paid that much for, some 30 bucks. Not too shabby, not too shabby of a start. Let's take these pictures. All right, so those 10 are listed. I'm gonna have 10 more items now. I'm doing just heavy, undisrupted sessions of 10 at a time, and then after the 10 is over, I scroll through my Instagram and reply to everyone to reply, and do 10 later. So I guess the best way to get this goal accomplished. Next 10 are listed, or not listed, drafted. Mainly all manuals that I got from the 100 mile yard sale with Kelsey. I think I paid $5 for 7 manuals in a book. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manuals in the book, $5, which is like a really good deal. But they're nothing great. It's 18, 10, 12, 15, 11. The turtle lamp is 50. The alien plush is 20. And that's 20. So 15, 15, 11, 15, 12, 10, 18. So 5 and 2, whatever that was a good idea. Then I listed this alien plush that I got from the Macari buyout. Still have tons of plush from that buyout, but I've been bringing them more to my whatnot than listing them because it's an easier way to move them. I got this lamp here that I got with Mel back from Burnout. She was $5, I believe I paid for her. So she's 50. Then I got this really cool like Native American piece. I got it because it's had a Nesco. Has a Nesco right here at the bottom. By a Nesco, so usually that means it's good. Apparently it's a part of a big thing. So if you guys see that big thing, it's probably pretty good. The piece by itself really isn't the best. She sells for $20, but if you get all of them, like they're selling for like $100 if you get the whole thing. That's what it's supposed to look like. So if you see that, I think it sells for $100, but I'm gonna sell mine for 20, so it's still not that bad. I think I paid $1 for her. So they're drafted. I gotta photograph all of them, put them away, and continue on. 10 are listed. I checked the socials afterwards as well. On to the next 10, so we're down 20. I'm gonna have to put these first away, put the manuals with the manuals, put the turtles and the Native American statue somewhere in my office. Plush is gonna go in my to sort bin because you guys know how that works. When something sells when I want to pull orders on Monday, I'm gonna fill in the empty slots with what's listed here. So we're gonna have a lot of slots to fill in on Monday. We're gonna really be listing a lot. So we put all these away, grab 10 more. I am slowly making a pile of shoes because I don't want to just do like one shoe with everything else. I want to do like at least as much shoes as I have, and I know I have them just throughout different piles. So we're doing some shoes over here. Once I get like 5 or something, we'll put that away. But we're done with the 2 bins that I have here now. 2 bins, fully done. Gonna go grab a new bin in here and go through that. The next 10 are drafted. Again, nothing too crazy here. The best was that well, I didn't go outside with you guys. I just showed my Instagram. It was the Halloween inflatable I bought with Mel. For $10, sells for about 60. Looks like this, if you guys can see it. Like a Frankenstein inflatable. I blew it up, took pictures of it outside. That's the best one, 60. Then we have, I think, a 45. 45 is this Sunbeam mixer. You guys already know about these. They're really good. So that's just a bunch of like $20 items. This Pyrex Baker Rounds 25. This lot of 8 books is 20. I have a pizza costume, it's 20. A gun bear, that's 20, and like carnival dish is 18. So again, not the greatest ROI numbers. They're all pretty easy listers, pretty easy drafters. About to realize how disturbing this light was. My apologies about that. So we're about to go take all these pictures now and get those up and running, and then it's gonna be 30 down. Then I'm going to do the next that are going to be sports cards, because I still have a bunch of sports cards. I want to include at least 10 sports cards in my 100 today, so we're going to list 10 sports cards next. We are 40 done. Also done with almost episode 4 over here, killing it. The next 10 I just did were all Kobe Bryant cards. It was pretty simple. The best ones there was a 30, a 10, a 15, a 45, a 7, a 12, a 10, an 8, a 55, and a 20. You guys see the discrepancy of these cards? That's why I couldn't just really sit there at the yard sale and pick out which ones I like, because I legit have zero clue which ones these are good. I have no clue if I was holding an $8 card, a $12 card, a $55 card, a $5 card. So I decided just to buy all of them. I figured you buy them all, you kind of learn through trial and error which ones are good or not. So here we go. Those are done. Time to go grab, right? Yeah, time to grab a new bin in here. Everything from the last bin is also listed. To go grab a new bin and get to work on those. But we're killing it. It is 3:42 right now. We're 40 of the 40 done. So apparently I bought a stack of PS2 games at the 100 mile yard sale with Kelsey. Completely forgot about it. So hopefully there's something that are worth listing. I also found the remote, because I knew I had Mario Kart in here, but I knew I had a wheel. Like lock these up together. So that one's gonna be listed. Then I checked the 2 Wii's that I have. I'm gonna probably list them later today as well. But I knew I wanted, since I'm doing video games, I want to go and open the Wii's to see if they had empty games in them. And in one of the lots, it had NBA 2K10 without the game in it. I opened the Wii, the game was in there. And the other Wii that I got also had a game, Wii Sports. Love that. That's like a free 20 bucks every single time you open a Wii and there's a Wii Sports in there. So we're gonna do all the video games now, see what these are worth listing, and that's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be 10 here is worth listing. That way it means we're halfway there. Alright, so the video games are done. There was enough for 10 there for me, so that's 50 out of 100 are done. I am also doing laundry at the same time for stuff that I want to list. So I bought these 2 bags at the 100 mile yard, so ooh, looks a lot cleaner now. And they're both kind of dirty. This is a dead mouse bag. This is a Minecraft bag. I hope I'm still, hopefully there's some people that are late shoppers for back to school day, and I can sell those. And then I also bought 3 like vintage comforters from like the 90s. This is like a Hulk one that I just got washed. It's gonna go and get dried now. And then I have a Scooby-Doo and something else. I'm gonna wash all those as well. The next 10 have been drafted and just photographed. I need to photo them, get ready. I got 2 backpacks, the 2 that I washed, the dead mouse and the Minecraft. I have 5 secret pets things. I got them from my yard sale like 6 weeks ago now, a long time ago, here in Florida. Like twisty pets, all different. They're not 5 the same, so they're 5 different listings. And that's 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got a really cool Santa. It's actually worth quite a bit of money. He's from the 100 mile yard sale in PA. Like a trombonist, like it's pretty cool. Him, and then I got 2 men's colognes gift sets, Stetsons, from the 100 mile yard sale in PA as well. That's the next 10. So we have, I think luckily it's probably my best 10, because the Santa is 50 and the dead mouse backpack is 50. Then the Minecraft backup is 20. The one Stetson is 30, that one is 35. And then all the twisty pets I'm selling for 30 as well. So it's gonna be a pretty good collectively set. At least $300 listed in this batch of 10 right here. So we listed 6 rounds, so 60 items. We just went to the international food store here, kind of like our Slavic, Russian, Ukrainian store. I went and got dinner there. I got what we call piroshki, which is kind of like, I feel like every single culture has a name for like dough stuffed with meat or potatoes, right? Like a rapa, like a, we put like maybe like empanadas, like a repa, it's kind of the same thing. So this is the Russian version. They look like this. And then I'm already eating this one. They're very good, very good. I bought 4, might have been too much, like $2 each. So did that. I also got some sliced meat and cheese for future sandwiches and other breakfasts and stuff. We're gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna try to beat the sun. I feel like I have, if I eat dinner in like 10-15 minutes, what time is it right now? 6:39. By 7 I should be good. So that gives me about an hour before the sun goes down. So I wanna, after this I wanna go magic erase my baseball bats. I have 3 bats to list. I have a golf bag to list. I have a bunch of clubs to list. I'm gonna try to get all that photographed before the sun goes down and list those. We had enough time. The sun didn't set yet. We just finished photographing 1 bag, 3 bats. We're gonna make it 6 clubs. It's gonna be our next 10. Photo rooming them now, and then I'm gonna go draft them. draft them, add the pictures, and then that's 70 done. Then after that, I have a whole bag of Hallmark ornaments that I bought at the 100-mile yard sale. We'll do that one. There might be 10 in there. We'll add some of those to make it 10. That'll be 80. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 pairs of shoes. So we'll add 4 more to that. And that'll give me 90. Then he's gonna find 10 other miscellaneous items, which shouldn't be a problem to find. So we're gonna get to 100. The goal is there. The plan is there. It's 8:30 now. Those cards and listed were 70 down. I grabbed the next 10. My next 10 are all from the 100-mile yard sale as well. They are all the Hallmark ornaments, and then I got 2 Chevy car emblems as well. So these are my next 10 that I'm doing. All the ornaments and the Chevy emblems have now been listed. Some of those ornaments are actually pretty good for Hallmarks, especially. Got a couple 20, 25ers. Most of them are 15-ish, but it's not too shabby. I did hear my dryer go off here, so here's the Hulk comforter. It's already dried, ready to go. Here's the Star Wars. Star Wars was the third one. Star Wars 1 already dried, and now we're gonna toss in the Scooby into the dryer, and I think by the time this one dries, I'll be ready for my last batch. I think these 3 comforters could be part of my last 10. Right now we're gonna do mainly shoes, however I have, and then fill the rest with just random stuff. All right, so those are listed. They're done. I have 10 left. I heard the dryer buzz for the comforter, so I think I'm gonna do 3 comforters. I have a Green Bay Packers blanket too, so we'll do those 4, and then we'll have 2 conchas and a glass shell. That's 7. And to find 3 more things, and then we'll get it done. We'll get it done. I figured I'd give you guys a little behind the scenes on how I do comforters. My biggest empty floor space in the house is actually in the kitchen. I have table there, I have coffee tables everywhere else. I have beds, desks, and stuff. So my kitchen is the biggest empty space. So we just lay them out like this. Just lay them out like this. Photograph them here. I forgot I have a granny not a square, but it's like a granny Afghan from my Mercari buy as well that was putting to the side. So we'll list them as well. So we're gonna have 5 total blankets plus the 3 shelves. We just need 2 more extra items, which shouldn't be that hard to find. Here's the Hulk one. Like, looks sick. He's like jumping through the comforter. That is insane. Alright, so it's next morning now, Sunday morning. I'm heading to church. So I forgot to do a little recap of last night. I did finish all the things last night. Everything was listed. I already sold 3 things since then. I already sold 2 golf clubs and a baseball bat. So pretty good. I would say 3 items within 24 hours. Not too bad. I'm gonna go and cross post as much as I can today, because I have a busy day today. I have to do a long video. Then we have kind of like an outdoor fun day with kids today at my church with like water games and water balloons, and I am one of the people responsible there, so I have to go do that. That's at 5 p.m. So I don't know how much time I'll have today to cross post everything and to get everything done, but we'll try to cross post everything by at least Wednesday, so we have it all ready. So now I'll give you guys an update throughout the week of what stuff is selling from the 100 stuff that I listed, and we'll go from there. But very happy the work that was done. I had a really good sleep afterwards. Slept really good today. Woke up, had my coffee. I'm heading to church. So we're gonna wrap the video here. We're gonna start the next vlog again with me on Sunday, but it'll be probably after church and go on with our day-to-day life over here. Thanks for watching.